Hello, I'm Gleaves Whitney, Executive Director of the Gerald R. Ford Presidential Foundation. Welcome to this year's virtual ceremony to honor recipients of the Gerald R. Ford Journalism Prizes for Distinguished Reporting. I'm pleased to join Mike Ford and the judges to recognize the insightful and enterprising work of journalists covering the presidency and national defense. Each year, the Gerald R. Ford Presidential Foundation awards two distinguished journalism prizes, one for reporting on the presidency, the other for reporting on national defense. The prizes were initiated in 1988 to recognize reporting excellence and to foster better understanding of the presidency and national defense. Past winners have included Bob Woodward, Susan Page, Ken Walsh, Peter Baker. Pretty good company. Usually each year, the prizes are presented to the winners at a reception in Washington, D.C., but because of COVID, we are presenting this year's awards virtually. In conferring this year's prize for reporting on the presidency is Mike Ford, son of President and Mrs. Ford and chair of the Gerald R. Ford Presidential Foundation. Mike.
Thank you, Gleaves. Hello, and a warm welcome to all of our friends of Ford. On behalf of the Ford family and the foundation, it's my great pleasure and honor to present the 34th annual Gerald R. Ford Journalism Prize for distinguished reporting on the presidency. And this year's recipient is Jennifer Jacobs from Bloomberg News. Jennifer is a senior White House reporter covering the Biden administration, and she has distinguished herself in her company with her colleagues there at the White House. But before she was with Bloomberg, she actually covered the presidential campaigns in Iowa. So she has a great wealth of journalistic experience related to the presidency. The judges noted in their review and evaluation, and I quote, "The final year of Donald Trump's presidency had all the drama of the first three: a divisive political environment, turbulent relations with the press, and an unconventional decision-making process in the White House. Yet, a Senate impeachment trial and a long campaign for re-election at the start of 2020 were soon overshadowed by the story of the year, a once-in-a-century pandemic." End of quote. And then, while commending Jennifer for her reporting on the presidency, the judges also stated, and I quote, "No challenge mattered more to the fate of Mr. Trump's presidency, and a few journalists on the story showed greater resourcefulness than Jennifer Jacobs of Bloomberg News." After being the first to report that one of the president's closest advisors had tested positive for the coronavirus, Ms. Jacobs filed a series of exhaustive and exclusive reports on the spread of the virus among White House personnel. She followed up with accurate and very well-sourced reports. Congratulations, Jennifer, on receiving this award from the Ford Presidential Foundation for your outstanding and excellent journalistic work on the presidency. Well done.
Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. It is such an honor to win this award. Thank you so much. Every single White House reporter would love to win the Ford Foundation Award for covering the presidency. And it's just such a big deal to me. And thank you so much. Looking back on how this all went down, we're a year out from when some of these stories were breaking. It was a year ago that we started to hear about some of these White House officials who were starting to get sick. And what was interesting to me was how tightly held some of these cases were, and the White House was just so protective of the information and didn't want the information to leak out that some of these officials were getting sick. And there were just really good and concerned people within the White House who were willing to be sources to me, and were willing to confirm information when I heard things. We're trying to do their best to prevent the contagion. We're trying to do their best to keep the White House safe and keep the country safe. And I thank them a lot. There were many, many people, many sources for my reporting who helped me along the way. It was never easy to try to confirm that someone was actually sick, especially in this White House when they just really kept such a tight lid on everything. But I just wanted to say thank you to all those people within the administration who helped me break some of these stories.
Absolutely. Well, we are thrilled that you have done this great work for yourself and your colleagues, but also for our country and for our nation to really be able to give full and clear information about the presidency and just the trials and tribulations that they faced during this terrible coronavirus plague. So we commend you. We're thrilled that you received this prestigious award, and we're very honored to recognize you, and we wish you all the best in your future career, Jennifer.
Thank you.
And now I'm going to pass it back to Gleaves and ask that he bring our program to a close. Gleaves.
Great. Thank you so much, Mike. And congratulations again, Jennifer Jacobs, and also to Bloomberg News for winning this year's prize for distinguished reporting on the presidency. I second Mike's expression there of great appreciation for all you're doing for our republic in providing the public with such great information. All of us at the foundation wish to express our appreciation also to the judges who picked this year's winner. And that concludes our program. Thank you for watching.